And the last of the Transformer-related HasCon exclusives, at least that we know of at this point. They might surprise us with something else, but so far we only had a trio of shown images. The last one is a crossover one, in a sense, where one of the big brands that Hasbro owns, probably one of their biggest brands, is Magic the Gathering. And so they will be releasing a 3-pack of special edition Magic cards. It's $30 for this fancy box, and it comes with 3 cards that are, fancily placed in this box. And these cards are each inspired from a popular Hasbro brand. And obviously, the card on the left of it is Swords of Dungeons and Dragons, and it's 3 colorless. By the way, I played Magic the Gathering back in the day, so did Wendell, so this might fall on deaf ears. Some people understand. So it's 3 colorless. The cast, it's an artifact equipment. So it means it can be cast as a permanent in play. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from rogues and from clerics, which are, I guess, creature types in this case. Whether equipped creatures deal combat damage to player, create a +4 gold dragon creature token with flying and roll a d20, referring to a Dungeon Dragons dice of 20 faces. If you roll a 20, repeat this process. Equip 2. So that's a pretty damn powerful card if you hit that d20 every time.
Yeah, all I roll is 20, son.
What's interesting, though, it says, okay, because I was about to say, does this dragon have flying type? Because then that would make it even more fucking, yeah, but it does. Okay. So that's one of them. So obviously that throws back to Dungeons and Dragons, which is one of the brands that they own and make a lot of money from.
Yep.
The card on the right is Nerf War, which is a 3 colorless, 1 island, and 1 mountain to cast. Fire a Nerf blaster until empty at target library from at least 2 meters away. This card has to be a joke.
No, you probably have to have an actual Nerf gun.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. You have to have a Nerf blaster. Then it says, from each card knocked off the library, put it into the owner's graveyard. And Nerf War, the card, which is a sorcery, by the way, deals half damage to that player, which is like, okay, so you have to take a Nerf blaster. I guess it doesn't specify which ones, because some hold 30 darts, some
I think
hold
that's
only
the whole
5.
point, because when you look at the image, there's like a bunch of different darts.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of darts. So I mean, you could literally pick up their not their rail gun, but what's the mini, like you pick up their minigun, the quote unquote minigun, and just go nuts like.
Well, the one that I'm familiar with was they did. I actually came across this once at I think it was called the Nerf Swarm Fire 20. That's it, which is their big crazy chain gun that they have.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
And that thing like shoots like it has like a Rambo bandolier of rounds. So if you took that thing to someone's like 60 card Magic deck, that deck would be decimated.
But remember, you have to be 2 meters away from it. That's like about 6 steps roughly for me.
Well, it says here, fire a Nerf blaster until empty. Man, nothing's gonna be. I don't care if I'm 2 meters away. Nothing is gonna be left. Like that's honestly, like for 4. Excuse me, it's 5 to cast in total here. 3 colorless and one island and 1 mountain.
I do like that it's 1 blue and 1 red, because that's the Nerf colors, and that's the colors of the darts closely.
Oh, that's true. I didn't notice that.
And then even if you look at the border of the card, it's the color of the Nerf darts, and that's the color of the Nerf logos usually. Like
I didn't catch that. Very smart. So, but I mean, this is a game ender. This card,
and then also
provided you have the right gun.
And then also they say foam darts only, so that means you can't use the Nerf rival guns, which are little balls.
Okay.
With little perforated balls on top of it. So and those are like the serious ones. Like if you want to get accuracy and length, those are like the really good ones too.
Back in the day with Magic the Gathering, there used to be a line of cards called Unglued, which were gimmick cards also, which had a lot of weird cards that did a lot of weird things. And like there was, there was one card called Birthday Cake, I think it was.
Oh yeah, the one where you had to eat the card.
Yeah, well that's so. Obviously, that being said, those cards weren't legal in tournament play.
Mm.
So I'm just going to call it now. I don't think this Nerf 4 card is legal for tournament play. Just a guess, because this is too powerful. Anyways, let's get to the Transformer ass. Oh, and by the way, that Nerf card, of course, because Nerf is one of Hasbro's biggest brands and stuff, so related to Nerf. The center card of this box set, which is the reason why we bring this up to begin with, is we have Grimlock, the Dinobot leader. One colorless, one mountain, one forest, one plains to cast. Legendary artifact creature, Autobot. His creature text: dinosaurs, vehicles, and other transformer creatures you control get +2/+0. If you tap 2 colorless, convert a transformer toy you own to its other mode. Grimlock, Dinobot leader, becomes Grimlock Ferocious King. Now, when I read this initially, and he's a +4/+4 creature, and his little text is, "Me Grimlock no like you." You know, the line from the original '86 movie. So when he was talking to Wheelie. So when I read this originally, I thought it was implying that you actually have to transform physically a Transformer toy around you.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
to
like.
make him. And then it says here, Dinobot leader becomes Grimlock Ferocious King. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Doesn't say much. I ended up finding out someone actually has this box set and opened it up. The Grimlock card on the opposite side of it has Grimlock Ferocious King, which is his transformed dinosaur mode. So when you pay 2 and it says convert a transformer toy, it's implying you flip this card over and it transforms, and he has a different set of what do you call it?
Powers, moves.
Yeah, powers and text and stuff. I can't find this picture online at the moment right now. I will post it in the thumbnail. I just saw it in passing and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's something just to keep in mind, that it's a double-sided magic card, which then makes me wonder, how do you put that in your hand? I think everything in this little box set is just more for show, and it's not tournament legal in any way.
Yeah. One thing I
but
also want to point out about the card is, if you look at the top left, you see Grimlock's head, I guess.
Yeah, it's like his face in the
Yeah.
logo.
So it's almost like maybe implying that this is part of a set or something. I mean, in the sense of there might be other cards.
You know
Because
what?
I mean,
No,
because they say other Transformer creatures you control.
let's.
So I'm
Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm
Well,
feeling this is
originally
like
when I saw this originally, I thought this was a box set of like little mini stacks of cards. Like, you know, it would be a stack of Dungeon Dragon related cards, a stack of Nerf Wars related cards, and a little stack of, even if it was just the Dinobots or some Autobots or something. But I mean, it clearly is just these 3 done in a fancy box. But that being said, if this sells insanely well, I am pretty sure Hasbro will not pass up the opportunity to involve Transformers in the CCG nature of Magic the Gathering, and that'll just totally wreck my life. You know? Because to track down that kind of
you
stuff,
already collect enough things.
yeah, exactly. I don't need that in my life. And, you know, it's not the first time they've tried Transformers CCG stuff in the past. And I got on those bandwagons, but luckily, because they failed those, they were very easy to even get the rares and complete the sets. Like the 3D card battle they did a few years ago, which I have everything of that, and that cost me almost nothing to get everything because no one cared. But if they jump on that Magic bandwagon and they play this play style where you flip cards and stuff, and there's other Autobots and everything, I want to give a little shout out to Eric, one of our friends who's a big Magic the Gathering player. He
Teams
said,
off.
like, well, he made
Teams
a
off. Look them up.
yeah, he's a
Little
pretty
plug.
good artist. He actually mentioned that there's a whole bunch of Magic cards that have a creature type of Cadillac. And he's like, man, if they made a whole bunch of Dinobots, you could have a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs deck. And I was like, oh, don't do that to me.
Swahoon.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyways,
When-
in all honesty, I dig this. It's $30 for the little box. It's cool. I mean, $30 for 3 cards might seem like a lot for some people, but I mean, some Magic cards, that's pretty cheap, you know. So, And these are obviously going to be probably very limited. And I get a feeling Magic cards. I mean, from my personal experience, it's like money. They just increase in value. A lot of them,
Mm.
especially special edition stuff like this. Like again, I mentioned Unglued before, which were all
Mm.
not even tournament legal anymore. Those go for insane money today in the secondary market and on
Another
eBay.
another thing, I'm looking at the cards, and in the bottom left-hand corner it says one of four, one of three, one of two. So probably on the Grimlock behind is four of four.
Yeah, that's you're probably right. There you go. I was
Um,
about to say I was like either there's a fourth card that's going to be something free at the show, or we could be wrong. I can't. I'm doing image searches right now. I can't find that image, but someone posted it, and I really should have saved it before. But just to like it's 100% sure that it's the flip side of it because someone recently got their hands on this box and cracked it open. They couldn't wait. So
and another thing I want to point out is also the if you look in the text, you see like the logos of each franchise. Well,
hmm
for Dungeons and Dragons, it's like the ampersand, the and, but I'm pretty sure it's a dragon.
okay.
Like you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you seeing it? So, and then the Grimlock card has the Autobot logo, and Nerf has the words Nerf, the word Nerf.
Okay, so I just an update. So I actually found the opposite side of the card now,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately the photo is freaking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
What is cool is, and I forgot about this, the opposite side is done more holographic
Mm-hmm.
than the face side. So it's Grimlock Ferocious King. This is the flip side of it. He gets
Right.
Trample, which is in Magic the Gathering is pretty powerful stuff. He's a see again. It's so blurry. I can't tell if that's a 5/8 or 8/8. He's an 8/8 Trample creature.
Mm.
His quote is, "Why do you think Grimlock stupid? Me Grimlock stupid. Me smarter. Me smartest Dinobot." And then it's the same thing if you pay to convert a Transformer toy and turn him back into robot mode. So there, yeah, that's the opposite side. And I again, what you mentioned before about it being one of four, I can't make it out. It's too blurry, unfortunately.
Mm.
But at least I found one image. Anyone, if they could confirm it, if they found better images online, just post it in the comments to confirm for us. That way we'll know. Or we might have just discovered something and there's a mysterious fourth card that's going to be somewhere in the wild over there. Who knows? Hopefully not a Transformer related one, so I'll lose sleep. But yeah.
Ponies.
Oh God, didn't think of that. Oh boy, no.
Oh no no no! There will be a Disney princess, and it turns into a queen or something.
It'll be an Elsa card.
it'll,
It'll be from the Ice Age set. No.
it'll be called "Let It Go."
Oh God, yeah, it'll be sorcery.
Sing,
Oh,
sing, sing the whole song of "Let It Go." Freeze all enemies in place for 2 turns or something. I don't know.
all lands become snow-covered lands. Sorcery, and yeah, I don't know. Again, only people who play Magic the Gatherings will know what we're talking about. But yeah,